Hey guys, it's Tiqqle, and in this video we're going to go over something new that just came out today. So, on the 6th of February, it was announced on the World of Warcraft website that the WoW tokens will now be able to add $15 worth of, I'm going to call it Blizzard money, to your Blizzard account. So what this means is that if I bought this, and this is a new interface, by the way, on the auction house. You can go to it, go to WoW tokens, and you'll see this, and there'll be the current price for a WoW token. And if you highlight the WoW token, you see it says adds 30 days of game time to your World of Warcraft account, or $15 to your Battle.net balance. Now, these Blizzard bucks basically can be used for a whole bunch of different purposes for all the different games in the Blizzard universe. So it's pretty cool, and especially it's very cool that you can buy the tokens here, and you can just click buy out and it'll purchase the token. It's a little bit different than before. Before it was not, you don't have the option of adding it to your Battle.net account bonus, your Blizzard dollars. So you would just add it it would just add 30 days of game time to your account. So now this is pretty cool. There's great sources on the World of Warcraft website that go over how this works, so I'm not going to go over it in too much detail. You can check it out there, but I did want to just show you guys that it is here. It's pretty cool. I've been watching this buyout price go out all day. It was at close to 75K earlier, and it keeps on going up and up and up. And if you're not aware, the buyout price, it's basically the supply and demand of these WoW tokens. So the more people that are buying them, the higher the buyout price goes. So it's pretty cool. The other thing to note is that when you go to sell it, and it's shown in the video by Blizzard, that whatever you lock in the price at, you're going to get that money. And that's even if the price of the WoW tokens goes down, and the person that actually buys it pays less. So Blizzard, I guess, is covering up that gap. So I think this is pretty cool, the option for people to be able to spend in-game gold. Like I have 224K, which means I could buy about 3 of these, and that gives me, what, $45 worth of Blizzard money. And now I can do a lot of things with this. Immediately you think, okay, well, I can spend on more World of Warcraft stuff, so I can go in, I could buy Mischief the cat pet, other pets, mounts. I wouldn't really make sense to buy a token again. But I could do like the service if I get up to $60. So I mean, it's kind of a gold sink now in the World of Warcraft. But if you think about it, people with a ton of gold, they're able to put it up, sell it, take that $15 and put it into even other Blizzard games or buy Blizzard games. So if we look on the front page of the World of Warcraft website, we see that they announced that the trade for WoW token for Battle.net balance, which I'm calling Blizzard dollars, it's pretty cool. They have a video here that goes over it in depth, so please check it out here. I'll put a link down in the description. There's some questions about how does it work exactly. That's fine. What I wanted to show you is the shop. So this is the Blizzard shop. This shows the different games on the left side that Blizzard has. And if you think about, you're playing World of Warcraft, you have all this gold, what can I use it on? Well, you could do a few things. I mean, I think there's a few default things that people think about, and then there's some that they aren't really thinking about. So for example, World of Warcraft, we just went over all the in-game items. Overwatch, we see you can actually buy the entire game of Overwatch. So if you cash in 3 tokens for $15 each, now you can buy Overwatch. And I'll put this link in the description as well. You can also buy the loot boxes in Overwatch, so you could buy, 1 token can go for $15, which is about 7 of the loot boxes. So that's pretty cool. Especially if you're doing your dailies and everything else like that, it's really, I mean, you're going to have a lot of money in Legion. You're getting a lot from just your class hall quests, so you're going to have it. So if you look at Diablo, again, you could get Reaper of Souls for 2 tokens. The Diablo 3 itself. In StarCraft, you could actually get the entire game again, which is pretty cool. Here, Hearthstone makes perfect sense. Now you can buy actual packs with that money, or even expansions. And even like One Night in Karazhan's $20, takes 2 tokens. It's pretty nice. It's kind of a cool way. So if you're farming, I mean, right now I think a lot of people are sitting on a lot of gold, and so this is going to spread the wealth through some of their other games. Not only it might bring people back to World of Warcraft to just even stimulate the economy, so that they can do dailies, spend a little bit of time, make some money, get up to that 70K. I mean, 70K is a lot, but get up to 70K, and then you get $15. I mean, it's kind of really cool. So Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm's not, you can't really do anything, but I would assume that within the game you would be able to spend the money, the Blizzard bucks, on skins, champions, that type of thing. I'm not 100% sure there. And you can also do classic games, like you could be able to buy Reign of Chaos or any of the old Diablos with that money. The one thing I'll note is that what won't work is the Blizzard Gear store. Now, I could not find a way to be able to use the Blizzard dollars, the Battle.net balance, on any of these items. So if I were to click the Illidan hoodie, whatever my size is, click add to cart, what I see is when I actually go to when I proceed to checkout, and I go and I put my address, I say the shipping method. What I see is payment method is not here. The Blizzard dollars are not really here. So it doesn't really satisfy that, but that's okay. I mean, it's a little bit of a bummer because there are some pretty cool things here, like different clothing and stuff. But yeah, a little unfortunate you can't use it. But I would hope Blizzard enables this pretty soon. I think it makes sense, especially if you're able to transfer that money. And they probably want you to spend it, so... So I think including the token as a conversion for money, it kind of brings me back to the Diablo dollar, selling stuff for real money days. But I mean, it's all staying within the Blizzard universe, so it's not really as much of selling it to get real life money. It's more like taking it and using it for better purposes. So for example, I might have 224,000 gold, and I might want to spend some of that on getting a few new skins or a few new loot boxes in Overwatch. Or maybe I'd want to just buy Overwatch and play with my friends. This is something that I can do now. I think it opens up a few different doors. So either I can use my money in Warcraft to support other games and other interests that I have. Maybe it's picking up Diablo or getting skins in HOTS if they implement that. I think it's a pretty cool way to do things on top of just the 30 days game time, and I think it's going to give a lot of people a lot of reasons to buy them compared to just the $15 a month that I think everyone has baked into their credit cards right now. I think this gives people a little bit of spending cash that they're able to be a little bit more flexible with spending. So I think this is a pretty cool change Blizzard is doing. I think the value of this item is going to continue to go up over time. Even by the time I've been making this video, it's now gone to 81,000. I think it's going to continue to rise. And I know early on in Legion there was a lot of pressure in the market of buying up these tokens because there was talk of something big happening. So I think this is probably the big thing. I know there's people with a lot of gold out there, and they're probably going to be buying these items up, increasing that demand. And the supply, I'm not sure how flexible that's going to be yet, because as people watch the market, as the price continues to go up, why would someone buy a token now? They'll probably wait until the prices level out. I've been hearing people say that the price was around 30,000, 40,000, and now it's about double that. 80,000 gold for this amount of money, $20, it's pretty impressive. I don't think I've ever seen the token this high in value. So there's a lot of money moving around, especially from the people that have a lot. But again, it probably doesn't make sense to even buy a token right now. I would wait until the price averages out, and if the price continues to go up, I'm curious if this goes to 100K. If it goes to 100K, it's going to be pretty absurd. I mean, that's a lot of gold for even $20. So the value is not really clear right now as people are buying it up, as this news was just announced today. So we'll see what happens. It's not who knows how high this is going to really go, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, right now, from my perspective, there isn't a lot of things to be spending gold on, and that's coming from a non-raider. Obviously, raiders are having a lot of expenses from PvP side. We're just getting a ton of money from everything that we do, and there's nothing to really spend it on. So no enchants work in arenas and nothing like that. For raiding, totally understand the raid costs of flasks and everything, gems, enchants, all of that. I get it, but even with that, I think the gold that people have is so inflated right now, it's a little out of control. I'm curious, when are they going to insert a new currency here, like a platinum or something, to be 100,000 or a million gold, because that's definitely where people are at with the gold. Is definitely the huge numbers. The game's been out for so long, and with the scale and different events happening that could have led to a lot of income of gold, there's people that definitely have millions and millions and millions. So anyway, I just wanted to go over that and show you guys the token and show you some of the possible uses for it, and make sure to remind you that it's not just WoW that you can use it for. You can use it to buy other games, buy other items in other games, and in general the Blizzard universe. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the WoW token. If you think it's how high you think it's going to go, I think 100K. Let me know below what you guys think. And thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.